And action!
Love you. Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me for part 2 of how to properly clean and maintain your Glowforge laser cutter. But this kind of applies to anyone who has a laser cutter. It doesn't have to be Glowforge brand lasers. Any laser requires maintenance. If you haven't already, please make sure you check out the part 1 of how to properly clean your Glowforge laser cutter. I'll put it in the cards somewhere above my head, and then I will leave a link in the description down below to that video. In part 2, we are going to go deep, and I mean deep, into cleaning this Glowforge. Every step that I will be going through is outlined at the glowforge.com website, and the link for their website is going to be in the description down below as well if you want to go check them out. Their community is amazing, their customer service amazing, everything about them amazing, except for maybe the fact that they take a really long time to do stuff, but everything they produce is absolutely amazing, so it's more than worth the wait for sure. If you're considering deep cleaning your Glowforge laser cutter or engraver, you want to make sure that roughly about 120 hours of printing, cutting, engraving, and all that jazz have occurred. This is counting the 40 hours that it takes for you to do regular maintenance on the Glowforge. It is raining outside, so if the light just happens to shift, is because it's raining outside. But yeah, it's getting really dark and dreary. Ooh. Let me just change that. Hold on. Okay, I think that's slightly better. I just adjusted the light a little there. So you want to make sure that you are doing a deep clean every 120 hours. It is so important to keep your laser running at the best optimal level possible. Just do it. You'll be happy. The laser will be happy. Like, you want to keep your baby happy. By the way, I named this laser Firefly. I love my Firefly. Once again, I want to make sure that all of y'all know that it is so important to keep a log and record of the amount of hours you spend utilizing your Glowforge. It is so important in terms of maintenance and in terms of just you for your own sanity. You want to make sure you know how long projects are taking, and if you can optimize projects, you can do that as well. I can probably share my Excel spreadsheet if you all are interested in that. Just let me know and I will make it available for all of you to download and utilize. So the first step in deep cleaning your Glowforge laser cutter is making sure always that your Glowforge is turned off and that it is unplugged from the wall. Hello. Yeah, just out of the blue. It's like rain and not.
Listen, it's Florida outside right now. It is raining so hard. Can I turn the camera?
Huh?
Can I turn the camera?
Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all need to look at this. You can't even see, it's too bright. My honey has the brightness too high on this thing. Anyway, it's raining cats and dogs outside, y'all. It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
And action!
Love you. Step 1. Step 1 is making sure that you have turned off your Glowforge laser engraver or whatever laser engraver you have, and then make sure you disconnect it from the wall. You want to make sure that your print head is dead center in the middle of your Glowforge. That way it is easier to access the lens inside of it. Step 2 is to very gently remove the top of the printer head. Next, be very gentle in picking up the mirror. Make sure not to touch the mirror surface with your bare hands. It is important that you wear gloves during this procedure. I hadn't mentioned it before, but wear gloves, y'all. Using a or whatever, however you say that, gently wipe the surface of the mirror. Be very gentle. You may need 1 to 2 wipes for this task. If the mirror has a spot in it or you can't see a reflection in the mirror, then this is an indication that your mirror has to be replaced. Dreaded replacement needs to occur. For this last step, you want to be holding the mirror very gently at the handle parts and coast it into the print head. And once you are done with this step, you want to ensure that the print head has the lid installed back in. So you just pick up the lid and gently place it back on top of the print head, and you should be done. Owning a Glowforge laser cutter is incredibly rewarding. This baby has more than paid for itself, and it's just a lot of fun. It's really cool to have guests over and they see the laser and I can make stuff for them, and it's just really neat. There's no downside except for maybe the maintenance and just a nerve-wracking sense of having to keep up with the prints that you do and making sure that everything is up to date with your Glowforge firmware, and that you understand that this is a laser and it has heat and it could potentially cause a fire. So you want to make sure that you are safe and that you know the guidelines of using a laser cutter, and that you are keeping maintenance on your Glowforge or on any laser cutter engraver that you own. It's so incredibly important. Well, I hope this video was informative. If you're on the fence about buying a laser cutter, just do it. If you have the money for the investment, it more than pays itself. So it doesn't make sense not to do it. If you have the space, the time, the money, just go for it. Go for your dream if that's your dream of doing it. Please like and subscribe for more amazing content, and I hope you all enjoyed this little tutorial about how to deep clean your Glowforge laser cutter. Again, this was part 2 and part 1 is available. So if you are at 40 hours of printing and engraving, make sure you check out part 1 of how to clean properly your Glowforge laser cutter. Thank you so much for all the support and all my subscribers. I can't believe there's so many of you. I love you all. Thank you. Bye.